Isn't this fun? This is a cockscomb, and the scientific name is Celosia argentea Cristata. It's of the Amaranthaceae family, or the amaranth family. Celosia is from a Greek word, I don't know, kalos, something like that, K-E-L-O-S, which means burnt, referring to the fiery colors. So I've learned a lot about this plant. I've never grown it before. So it comes in two varieties, the Cristata, which is what I have, and the Plumosa. So the Cristata is called cockscomb because of its fan-like shape and brain-like flower. That cracks me up. So over here you can see more of the fan-like. So here's a better view of the fan-like. And at the very top, this one's not opened up all the way. You can see the brain-like. That one don't look too much like a brain. This section in here, the magenta color, you can see it's more like a brain. So Cristata means crested, like the comb on a rooster. And I can so see that. So to me, they look very odd, but the flowers are velvety smooth. So when I touch them, they're so unique and so velvety and so odd. I mean, I'm not sure I like them, but they're sure fun to grow, for one time at least. So I have a confession to make. Whenever I go to the garden stores and I read the name Celosia, my brain always says cellulose. Nope, that's something that I get on my thighs. So the Plumosa variety, it looks like feathery flames or feather plumes, and I think I would like that much better. So that would be the Argentea Plumosa, and this one's the Argentea Cristata, but there's also a Celosia spicata, which looks more like wheat stalks. As you can see, my variety is the variegated variety. Only I found it really odd. Like, I have this one that's variegated, but I have a small one here, which is, I think, off the same plant, and this one as well, which is variegated. But from the same seed packet, I got these that are yellow, and these that are this bright magenta. So I do have this one here, which is variegated. So not all of them came out variegated. Most of them are this yellow color. So like this one, this is variegated, but it's more bicolor. I think of it as bicolor, but the seed packet, I would consider it more multicolor because some of the varieties are just yellow. Now some of the varieties are only 8 inches tall, which are the ones I would probably prefer, but these are fun. This one here is actually 6 feet tall, and this one here is 5 feet tall. That's huge. So I've learned that they bloom out from the top going down from the comb. So once they bloom out all the way down to the bottom, then they start making seeds. So you need to cut them before they bloom all the way out. So this one would definitely be bloomed all the way out. I'm wondering if it's making seeds soon, and this one is not. This one's got some sort of yellow beetle on it. I also spy like a gnat down in there. I have not deadheaded any of mine yet, but I understand they make great dried flowers, and you have to hang them upside down, and you can keep them in vases, in, you know, flower arrangements, or make wreaths out of them. And I understand that you're supposed to cut them. Well, this one already has 2 more blooming out, but let's say I guess I wanted to keep this one. I'm supposed to cut it down pretty far, and then it will get new blooms out here, kind of like this one has a new bloom coming out down here. So if I would have cut this off, it might not be 5 feet tall, and this could be in a vase, and it's huge. Well, this one's not quite as huge as the other ones. So I also read that they're edible. I'm not sure with the velvety texture that I would want to eat them. From the website, it says this variety was described as a beautiful and unusual floral oddity in the Country Gentleman's magazine, a British periodical in 1874. I think it gave some dates like 1840 as well. And I must agree, it's definitely an oddity. And you can see the brain-like features here. Isn't it funny? Now this one here has actually fallen over. So is that one, I guess from the rain. It's the same branch, but you can see now that it's laying horizontal, it's getting some horizontal blooms all along it. You see? Look at that. There's another yellow one. Now there's some black-eyed Susans it's fallen into, but you see here, it's fallen down horizontal, and now we're getting these vertical ones coming up, which I find very interesting. So you see this one has also fallen down on top of my bush, but now we're getting horizontal ones coming out, and this one seems to be the largest one. You can compare it to the size of my hand. It's pretty big. Part of me wants to prop them up on a stake, and part of me wants them just to go natural. They're so funny. Even in the yellow there's bicolor, but there's only one patch of red on that one. Each one's so unique. For whatever reason, the flies seem to love them. Why is that? I mean, that's a fly. Hello, fly. The bees were out here too. They are getting along. There's that yellow beetle, whatever it is. Hopefully it's not harmful.